another reading video with Miss Meadows. I am so excited to be reading with you, and this is a really fun story today that I think you'll really enjoy. But first things first, we need to do our vocabulary. So don't worry about any of my books or anything right now. Let's just do our vocabulary first. So our first word is storyteller. Say storyteller. Very good. A storyteller is a noun or a person, place, or thing. Storyteller is a person who writes or tells a story. So, wait a second. If I'm telling you a story, does that make me a storyteller? I think it does. That is super fun. So, when I'm telling you a story, I turn into a storyteller. If you write a story or read a story, it also makes you a storyteller, which is amazing. Our next word is sly. Say sly. Very good. Sly is an adjective or a describing word. A person who is sly is smart and might have a secret. So, for example, this fox is sly. It's sneaky. It's sneaking around. It's quiet. It's being sly. It's sneaky. Think of sly kind of being like sneaky. Our next word is boldly. Say boldly. Very good. Do that pose like she is. Boldly is an adverb. If you do something boldly, you do it in a way that is confident or not polite. So if you boldly run across the classroom, you're confidently running across the classroom, and it's not a very polite choice to do that, to run like that across the room. Okay? Next word is labor. Say labor. Very good. Labor is a verb or an action word. When you labor, you work. So if you are working in our classroom, if you are working on Choice Car or on your videos, you are laboring. You are working hard. Next word is chirped. Say chirped. Very good. This is one of those times where our suffix ed says that t sound. Chirped. Chirped is a verb or an action word. If someone chirped, they said something in a happy, lively way. So when I talk like this, you could say I'm chirping because I'm talking in a happy, lively way. Next word is, and our last word is autumn. Say autumn. Very good. Autumn is a noun or a person, place, or thing word. Autumn is the season after summer and before winter. So after it is summertime, it is autumn. That's when we go back to school. Our anchor chart for today is going to be on elements of drama. Can you say elements of drama? So a drama is a story that is written so it can be performed by actors for an audience. So what are the parts of a drama? The drama has the setting, which is where the drama takes place, the dialogue, which is the words that the characters are speaking, the cast, which is the list of characters, and then the characters are the people, animals, or things in the drama. So as we're listening to Little Red Riding Hood again today, make sure that you are looking for all of those different parts. The setting, where it takes place, the dialogue, which is the words that the characters are speaking, the cast, which is the list of characters that you'll see at the beginning of the story, and then the characters in the story that Miss Meadows is playing all of. So I hope you think it's funny. I hope you enjoy it. Have fun listening to Miss Meadows read it from yesterday, and I will see you later. Bye, friends! As we read our story today, we're going to be trying to make connections and see what we remember. So we are talking about Little Red Riding Hood today is our story today. This is our genre is a drama. Dramas are stories that are read and acted out. So we're going to look for a setting where the story takes place. Setting is where the story happens. Dialogue, or what the characters say, and a narrator called the storyteller. Our purpose for reading is that as we read, we're going to make connections between the text and other things, compare and contrast the text with other things and things in your own life. So we're going to be working to make connections. So our story today is Little Red Riding Hood is the title. It's by Lisa Campbell. Ernst is the author, the person who writes the words, and it's illustrated by Jesus Aguado, who is the person who draws the pictures. So because this is a drama, there's a cast. So we have different characters. We have the storyteller, who is kind of like the narrator. We have Little Red Riding Hood. We have Mama. we have Coyote, and we have Abuela. So Miss Meadows is going to do her best to try and act this out a little bit for you. I wish I had like my props and stuff, but I guess I'll have to use my hair. Maybe. We'll see how we do. So when I'm just normal, I will be the storyteller. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Little Red Riding Hood. She lived with her family in a cozy house near the deep, dark woods. Mama says, Little Red Riding Hood, your grandmother is sick. I'm making fresh, tasty tortillas. Will you please take them to Abuela? And Little Red Riding Hood, I can kind of do her hair with my hands. She says, Yahoo! Abuela loves tortillas. I'll bring a book to read to her too. I'll leave right now. Mama says, slow down, dear. Here's a map that shows the path to Abuela's house. Stay on the path and please be careful. Little Red Riding Hood says, this map shows that it's close by. I'll stay on the path. I'll be fine. Do we think she's going to be fine? I think she, I don't know. I'm just making a connection that I've heard the story of Little Red Riding Hood before, and I'm not sure she's going to be fine. Storyteller says, so Little Red Riding Hood headed off to Abuela's house. The tortillas were still nice and warm. Hungry Coyote was close by in the woods. I'm going to give him like a little, this will be Coyote. He says, ooh la la, what is that I smell? My nose tells me it is oh so good. Coyote sniffed and sniffed. The smell led him to Little Red Riding Hood. Well, hi there. Who are you and where are you going on this fine day? Well, I'm Little Red Riding Hood. I'm taking tortillas to my sick grandmother. This is my map. It shows me the way. Hungry Coyote looked at the map and got a mean idea. He had a sly smile on his face. Look at these nice flowers. Flowers might help your grandmother feel better. Why don't you pick some? Thanks for the idea. I'll pick some bright flowers for Abuela. Oh, I forgot to do her hair. Thanks for the idea. I'll pick some bright flowers for Abuela. While Little Red Riding Hood picked a bunch of the best flowers, Coyote ran off. He ran along the path right to Abuela's house. Hee, I'm so sly. I'll steal all the tortillas. Oh no, that Coyote is not being nice. Coyote knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. He spoke in a high voice. Hi, Abuela. It's me, Little Red Riding Hood. And Abuela said, let's give her a little. Abuela said, please come in, my dear. Coyote leaped in. He boldly locked Abuela in a closet. Oh no, then he put on a dress and hat to look like her. Soon Little Red Riding Hood was outside. She knocked. Knock, knock, knock. Hi, Abuela, it's me. I have tortillas, flowers, and a book to help you feel better. Coyote tried to speak in a voice like Abuela's. Come in, sweet Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood stepped inside, but Abuela did not seem like herself. My Abuela, your eyes are so big. So I can see you, my dear. My Abuela, your ears are so big. So I can hear you read to me, my dear. My Abuela, your teeth are so big. So I can eat all of your tortillas. Coyote jumped up. He got stuck once or twice, but got the dress and hat off at last. Oh my goodness. But look, just then, Little Red Riding Hood got a text message. Wait just a minute. She read the message out loud. It said, I'm in the closet. Please let me out. Love, Abuela. Brave Little Red Riding Hood dashed to the closet and unlocked it. In a flash, Abuela jumped out. He said, what's going on in here? This mean coyote wants to steal the tortillas. I'm not mean. I'm just so hungry. Please feed me, please. Abuela says, come with us, Coyote. They led Coyote to the kitchen. He sat down with a big sigh. Little Red said, all you had to do was ask, Coyote. We like to share our tortillas. They all ate the tasty tortillas together. Little Red Riding Hood read to Abuela. She felt better, and so did Coyote. Now we have come to the end of our tale of a brave girl, her Abuela, and one very hungry coyote. What a great story that was. I hope you thought it was fun, and I hope we were able to make some connections. So that story reminded me a lot of Interrupting Chicken, because there was also a fairy tale aspect in it, and Little Red Riding Hood was one of the stories that Interrupting Chicken interrupted, which helped me remember that story, Interrupting Chicken, that we just read. So I made that connection from text to text. I also made the connection from text to self because I remember hearing another version of Little Red Riding Hood that I've heard another time before in my life. So I was able to make a text to self and a text to text connection. And I hope you were able to too. So your next job is to unlock your gem choice board. So you can do sapphire, you can do emerald, you can do ruby, or you can do diamond. If you're going to do diamond, make sure to stay on task and give a presentation about this story. Or improve the story, make it better. How would you have wanted it to end? Would you have wanted Coyote to get the tortillas, or would you have wanted him to not be able to have them? Your choice, but I really hope you enjoy, and I hope you have fun, work on those gems, and I will see you tomorrow for another lesson. Bye, friends!